Well, hello there, people. It is June 15th. I just had to do a recap because I didn't even know what freaking day it was. Or month, I mean. I knew it was the 15th. Wow. But I've got my desk already pre-moved over to my room. My old desk over to Ethan's room. My new desk is currently... I gotta turn the air on. It's a little toasty in here. My new desk is downstairs. I have all the legs and stuff brought up. I even got washers for it to help protect from it wearing down, but I don't think I need them. I was re-looking at it. I don't even know if the washers will help with the way that the desk is made, so I may pass on all that stuff. Also, I've been... Look, let me tell you something. Anxiety... if you do not have some sort of anxiety, you are probably not human. Okay? Anxiety in general is a real thing, and it is... Some people's are way worse than others. Whether it is separation, whether it is... well, I guess that's the separation is the first one that came to mind. Whether it is anxiety of work anxiety, whether it is stress, It's all ends up just being stress in the end, but it's a very real thing, and not everybody knows how to handle it. There's obviously medicine you can take, things like that, but I personally think if you can figure out how to cope with your anxiety or your problems, and you learn to power through that, and you learn to better understand what gives you that stress, what triggers that, then you will become a stronger person. It's just like anything, you know. You go to school, you have all these different stresses. You may take 5 classes, 4 classes a semester, and work, whatever it may be. At the end of it, you will be a stronger person. And learning how to cope with your anxieties naturally, if possible. Some can, some can't. Will make you a stronger person in the end. And let me tell you, mine are... Man, that lady has 2 kids in the car, and she's texting and driving. Get your foot out your buns, lady. That's not a good move. Oh, I don't want to hit that bird. Thank you. But so just mine are usually work, or not work, but what is it? I mean, it is work, but it's it's like a progression anxiety, I guess. It's me not feeling like I'm working hard enough to do what I want to do, and my pace is too slow. And then in turn, it shows and transfers over into my relationship, and it also transfers over into my everyday work. And it just it's like a full cycle thing. It's like full circle. Yeah, there you go. I'm telling you what, my words have not been there today. So that's kind of one thing that's the biggest thing for me is, and I'm trying to choose my words wisely here, not to hurt feelings or to, to push people away from really understanding. Are you getting over or not? He's got his blinker on. He's just being stupid. I'm at Subway right now. I'm about to eat fresh. Dad gave me... Dad asked, he's like, hey, did you bring any lunch? I said, got peanut butter crackers. He said, ooh. Oh, pulls out his wallet. Gives me a 20. He said, go get us lunch. What you want? I said, I want some Subway. Let's eat fresh. He said, all right. He sent me his order because he was getting it typed up and everything. And the one thing, whenever anybody gives me an order from any type of sub place, is, do you want the bad boy toasted? What type of cheese do you want? 2 big things, because that's something that people always forget when they're trying to hook me up with an order. Is the cheese and the bread and the toasted. 3 things actually. So, anxieties, they're real. Everybody has them. You just have to figure yourself out and figure out what triggers them, and how to power through it and how to grow yourself from it. Like I said, if you feel like you need to medicine up and medicate up and just to get rid of your anxieties, I guess go right ahead. But for me personally, I think it's better to learn how to cope with that and understanding yourself and bettering yourself. A lot of times medication is like, when it comes to mental medication, if you know you have a problem, and it's something like depression, things like that, and it's a chemical imbalance, then obviously, and that's just one example, then of course, if you need medication, go for it, do your thing. But if it's something like anxiety and it's something that I personally feel like that you could learn from yourself, then try to learn from yourself and just become a stronger person. See you guys.